Yes, 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 yes. What's going on, man? Let me pull this up. Always remember, whatever you think about comes about. Whatever you focus on, stuff this grows. And tech is my Achilles heel. Hope you guys are doing well. Markets are going well. Did my shit load? Yep. Looks like we're doing good here. Let me turn the volume down. It's hard to see the. I need a third monitor. The problem is I don't. This office is really small, man. Plug this phone in. So another green open. If you know, I hate green opens. Green opens, you can't. It's really hard to day trade it if you're trying to day trade. It's hard to get into a swing trade. The only time a green open is good is if you're looking to take some profits. That's about the only time that I like a green open. I'm gonna be honest. If we got a bunch of stage threes, I want to show you. See the pattern. We all know the pattern. We'll get back to Bitcoin. Let me show you something here. So you see this is Dow. This is Dow Holdings. Not. I wish they wouldn't call it Dow because it's like whenever I say Dow, it's like, do you mean Dow Jones Industrial Average or do you mean Dow the stock? Do you mean gold as in GOLD the stock or do you mean gold as in GLD? They gotta make drives me crazy. We saw. Let's go to a 3-minute chart here. I want to show you. This is the TQ, and we saw it open on this big gap. And these are so hard to trade because it tends to open and then not do much. And then this doesn't look like a lot, but if you're trading on a very short time frame, that's down. And it's hard to get to the short side for me because, well, we're in a damn uptrend, you know, as you see the trend continuing. And I'm making some money right now as we speak. So all you guys that are in the Fast Money section of Discord with me, I hope you're in that trade, man. So take it over to here. Let me drop. That's the 3-minute. Let's take it down to a 1-minute where I like to execute. And what do you see here? And a guy asked me, does the money flow work for day trade? Yeah. You know, it's how are you going to work it? You still got to learn it, right? There's your stage 3, right? And then where's your breakout? Right here. So where's my target? Bam, previous high. Uh-oh, looks like the RSI is going. Uh-oh. Let me ring the register. Hold on just a second. I didn't mean to come on trading, but it just so happens that I am. That's a couple $100 right there. Let me see. Now, I trade a little looser than a lot of people, man. I do it a little different than other people. I see a lot of rules and I see, oh, somebody said they're in good. There's a lot of stuff that's been written, and it's like some of it has just been repeated so much that I think people just believe it. Like I always hear them say, like, never enter in market order. I enter market orders all the time. I don't know why that's a problem. I guess if at the moment you clicked it, 9/11 happened. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know. I do market orders a lot. I mean, I'm watching in real time. I'm around. So if I'm sitting here, let's say I'm sitting here and I'm just watching this, and then the RSI goes extreme. Well, shit, if it looks like it's going to keep pumping, I can just watch it. I'll be like, cool, first red candle, I'm going to go ahead and take that. Well, what if it just keeps going? Well, then I use my logic around this pattern. Meaning I know when it starts to go in distribution, if I have any gains, I need to take them down, right? If I'm trading there, right? And I know the opposite is true. As an investor, I'm looking down here. And so let's take that back. I don't want to look at that. See what I said? Here, like you heard what I just said, right? Like I said, yes, this is my profit zone. And sometimes I'll just ring it. But if I'm looking at it, and I'm like, wow, sure looks like it's got some strength, man. Let's wait for a red candle. Black, 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 black. Shit, it might be up here before we get a red one. So just using my own logic and this allowed me to get a little bit more out of that, And I think there is something to that. I had this conversation with a guy yesterday. He's like trying to systematize everything. I'm like, bro, some things are just, you're going to have to swing the bat, man. Like you got to play in every game of chance, in every game of skill. There's a little bit of intuition that develops from you doing it a lot. And, it's, let's check in on Bitcoin. We saw Bitcoin. Now, if you use, I'm gonna pick on Ashton. Ashton probably ain't on here. He only does the Instagram and the TikTokies. He posts one time, real traders don't use their phone or whatever. I'm like, bro, I trade almost $1 million with my phone and a pad. I don't know what to tell you. You don't need a rock. I mean, I have that. I have monitors and I have a desk and all that, but sometimes I got to go to the bathroom. Sometimes I want to sit outside. Sometimes I want to go to the bar and I got a phone and I can enter orders. So, I kind of get what they're saying, but at the same time, it's like it can fit around your lifestyle. This is Bitcoin. Bitcoin tried to break out of the stage 3 it formed right on time. RSI hit. Now, one thing to understand about crypto and crypto coins, you need to study the things you're trading. Where the RSI went extreme on Bitcoin. I mean, dude, it was like right there. Like here. And look what happened. And we know a lot of times that previous highs is a good target, and you saw that. It stopped for a minute there. But it kept pushing. And so we know that. And so the nature of crypto and they can just push and push and push and push. So you never want to get out because the RSI went extreme. That's not a reason in crypto. But this rejected breaking out. We're back in the box. That's a very bearish sign, guys. We could see it come back down into this 23 range. So I expect Bitcoin sells off and we come back into this 24, 25 range. Now you'll see people with all of these 12,000. That's all bullshit for videos. Some of the dumbest people on earth are here on YouTube as content creators, by the way. Let's see. That was Bitcoin. Let's check in on oil. USO is the easiest way. USO is the United States. Hoorah! Not Europe. Not fucking Germany. United States. I'm just teasing. USO is the United States Oil Fund. And if you look at the actual Brent crude contract, the chart pattern is basically the same. Tim says, you love everybody stop what you're doing and click. Appreciate that, man. All right. So, but let's use our brains though. can't deny we've got this kind of sloping down channel. And that is just the nature of where we at on this. I'm gonna be a little, we're still running. All right, being a little selfish there. But something I would like to point out, and I have a better chart, I got to remember what it is. You notice none of these are extreme, right? So none of these setups got to an extreme price. Doesn't mean the trade won't work, doesn't mean it won't go up, but man, I sure do feel a lot better about the trade when all seven, when everything that I look at, RSI is extreme, price goes sideways, gets above the 5, TSI rolls, MACD's turning. I like if everything is there, I feel much better about that trade. And we could easily get up into here on ERX. So we're not trading oil, we're trading ERX. So let's look at ERX. But oil sets the tone for ERX. So we got a stage 2 breakout. So look, today's the same price as yesterday. So if you didn't get enough yesterday, you could add some. If you're good, you're good. I'm good. I'm just going to wait. But you could add some. And my first target, because I'm trading this, is there, and then there, and then there, and then there, plus the RSI. So we should have ample time to scale it off because it's not going to go up forever. It'll go up, and then it'll go sideways, and it'll come down, and it'll go sideways, and it'll go up, and it'll go sideways, and it'll come down. And that's what price does. And so that's just what we call the money flow, the natural role of price. And so if you look at this, right now, we have a stage 3 forming. We have an apex, the highest high, right? It's been confirmed with 4 other candles. And so we have the breakout, the run up, and now the sideways. Does that make sense? And so that, but look, it's going to go, man. It's going to keep going. So if this breaks through, it starts over. I move the circle. There's my new apex point, and I start looking for sideways action, and it could just keep going and going. So I never want to just look at that. Bam, making money, right? We're long. So I'm long about 1,000 shares. So every penny is a little bit of money. The other way too, by the way. So now we got a new apex point. So as I sit here trading in real time at my house, if I'm day trading, like I've been back to it in New Orleans. I quit for a long time, but start losing people in Discord to fucking day trading groups and stuff. It's like, guys, you can use this. So, I don't know if I'll day trade in there forever, but to get the channel going and get other people doing it. So if they are interested, we're not running them away. Now, I don't think everyone should, but it is a reality of the stock market, okay? So look, bam, now we got a turn. And so now you don't have to do it that way. And you may find a better way. You may find some other way that you trade, but I guarantee you it's still going to fall within these 4 stages. And just seeing that picture will help you refine whatever it is that you end up doing or however you trade. Because no matter what you do, it don't matter. The fact remains that the stock market still goes up over time, okay? No matter what strategy you use. And so there's a lot of just general truths out there. Stage 2 breakout in the, this is the S&P 500. It's one of our big 7. And my man Sosa this morning in the Fast Money thing, he was talking about that, and he was right that the Dow and SPY were selling off while the Qs were trying to rally, and then right behind it came the Qs. Now, technically, that is a stage 1, right? Sells off, starts to break out. But let me show you something. You see that? What's up, man? What's up, Steve? Galen, Nick, hope you guys are doing well. Sorry. Look what happened while we were looking away. Look at that. Somebody rang the register. God damn, in a big way too, man. You see that? Somebody else was watching this. And look, it was right there, man. Right in that zone of the previous high, RSI's extreme. Bam, they hit it. Whoever just hit that hit up for a bunch of shares. So that guy may have been, they might have been long 10,000 shares or whatever, 20,000 shares. And whoever was long, they banged it from 26.87 all the way to 26.80. 7 cent drop, man. Just like that. Crazy, huh? But you even still, watch this. And you're like, well, you did say we were going to get out here. Yeah. And waiting, we got a chance to get it a little higher. But look, it came right back to it. So even this is higher. Because remember when I said I waited a little bit because I kept having just up moves. So why stop it? So we're probably about to close it now. But again, to watch the time fractal, back it up. Where's it at on a 3-minute? Still in a nice uptrend, right? Where's the 15-minute? This time continue. This is time continuity. Where's that? It's breaking out on the 15-minute. Wants to run up to that, and probably it's 241. We could run into this into the close, right? And where's the daily? I don't know. Maybe we won't, but daily's trying to break out too, right? You can see it, but it's capped right now. There's overhead support or resistance, excuse me. See it? Man, stopped right there too, didn't it? But look at this. There's room here, man. There's room on the RSI to run it up into here. There's room on the indicators too. So we got room. We'll keep an eye on it, man. We need a push. We need it to run up. So that's the S&P also in a stage 2, right? It's moving higher. So if I'm trading this, or I'm, maybe I'm in the U Pro or something like that, I'm probably looking to take it off around 410. Start taking it down, I mean. Let's look at some buy and holds. MPW is one a lot of us have been buying. Tried to push hard this morning. Somebody came in and bought a shit ton of shares to push it up that far. And someone in Discord, I'm guessing you're probably newer, and this is a very common question, so not picking. Often, if you hang out with me where I'm trying to buy the absolute fucking bottom, and then do it often, by the time it breaks out, it's way up here, and you might feel like, oh, wait, should I buy it way up here? And it's like, yeah. Just because I buy here doesn't mean you don't buy the breakout. Because then the breakout, runs higher. So as a trader, I'm looking for the breakout. Or trying to catch what I think is the very bottom, if you have a way of judging that. And I feel like I do. It's not 100%, but it's a repeatable pattern. So yeah, I would be cool buying this all the way up into 850 probably. Is it this price? No, but you didn't buy that price. In other words, you can't buy what you didn't buy. You can't make decisions on what you do today based on some shit you didn't do last week. And you're like, oh, I can't buy it now. It went up. And it's like, no, it's still stage 1. It's just getting going. It's just, if you remember, I was calling an audible here. And I said I was just going to buy every day because I know when this thing reprices, it's going to go fast. And it's going to be eventually at $10. And I'm going to be like, fuck. And the only reason I say that is I've just watched it happen over and over and over and over. So I need to make sure I get money in there. And so I'm just going to buy the fallen knife because I know once it values back, or at least I think I know. I don't know for sure. Look at KRE. Still building that box, right? This is going to take a while, guys. This could take months. You'll be like, man, I'm going to pull my money out and go buy something else. Like people start to get bored. That'll be my signal to really start accumulating when people are, man, do you think I should cut this to go buy? Like I'll start getting those questions and that'll tell me to start buying it more aggressively because that's usually the bottom. The market has a way of waiting everyone out, man. Um, so yeah, still buyable. This is your anchor point. If it breaks this box, I'll just wait. I'm gonna buy the next one. I'm not getting stopped out on it. So that's why I'm not rushing into. God damn it. Are we pulling back? If we're gonna pull back, pull back. Let's go. Now we're gonna run again. Let me show you guys something so you can see what I look at. Because sometimes in that room, let's say on the 3 minute, real quick, it's up. But here's the problem. RSI went extreme. So we got a stage 3 forming. This could be a completed move. Stage 1, 2, 3, pulls back, and we still have time to, we might do another whole money flow pattern into the close. Make sense? So, but let's pretend this was over here, and there's still plenty of room. Well, on this 1 minute, if I'm watching that, what I'm going to wait for is a pullback, and then I'm going to start looking to get in. Like I'm going to let it come down, and let's just pretend like the other one set up. I'd be like, okay, if we hit 26.82, I'm in. And let's say it drops down. Cool. If we hit 26.78, I'm in. Meaning I want to just stay above the candle a little bit and walk it down if the other time frames are set up. If they're not, then I'm not doing that. This is how you get it. Like, and again, look at here. Say you missed it. And this is the same on a daily. If a trend has started and you've missed it, and then you see it pull back, your response shouldn't be to think, oh, it's going to go straight down and the money flow pattern. Like, don't go to that. Just say, okay, maybe it does, but maybe it keeps going. And it never went extreme. So if it never goes extreme, I'm kind of assuming it's going to keep going. And I got an overhead target right here, right? So this little pullback for me, let me clean this up. That little pullback, I would start using it to get in. I'd be like, okay, red candle, red candle, red candle, red candle, red. If it goes over that one, I'm getting in. And then bam, you got in. And so that's how use time, multiple time. You can do that on a day. Oh, see, look. All right. Where's the back it up? Where's the 3 minute? All right. Could that run? Back it up to the 15. Shit, 15's just getting going, man. Look at that. So we're trading in the direction of the daily, right? Okay. Go back to the 3. How's it looking? Momentum's still going down. That RSI is still legit. So we would wait, man. And so if I'm wanting to get in, if I think I want to keep going on this or maybe add more shares or I want to take a shot, I need it to go up. I don't want to buy it right now if it's going to keep going down. So I want to let that momentum get me in. And that's how you trade trends that have already started. But I'll take it down a little lower and try it there. Let me mark this and then we'll move on. All right, so the bank's still there. That's going to take a while, guys. Look at Dow. Oh, we got Amgen real quick. Dog of the Dow breaking out. Look at these beautiful opportunities it gave us. Again, I don't know if you remember. When this sold off, I had people asking me about this one. It just wasn't low enough for me, man. If I already have a position, I'm greedy. Now on this setup, now I'm excited. Like bring it down. So I own the stock at 285. Fuck, take it down. Take it to 220, man. I need more, man. I don't want to pay 285. Bring that shit down. So I have no intention of selling. So I don't want it higher. Why? I mean, so you can look at your account balance and, oh, look how green it is. I feel so good. No, we're trying to accumulate. So I feel much better about this buy and this one over here than I do about this one. And we're underneath 200. Look at Dow. I haven't added to Dow in a while. It's just not been cheap, man. We added some over here, but I like this setup though. And that's a tradable setup too with options. If we wanted to trade options, probably would have done it in here though. Got a few people, 93 people. Look at that. It made a push. It's coming back down. Hmm. We'll see how we do into the close, man. Take my eyes off that for a second. Let me pull it up over here so I don't have to keep pulling it up. Matter of fact, I just took the money and left. I guys meant to close these before I came on and didn't. Meant to close them, man, so I could do my class. All right. And we'll keep an eye on that if it wants to turn around. So if that wants, look, so we're going down. So I took the money and ran. So I was up a couple $100 on that. And we had, look at this long run we had. So that was pretty cool. So we'll let that come down and set up again, right? We'll keep an eye on that. The time continuum or continuity between all three. Dow's a buy here. What else? We went through Bitcoin, Dow. Let's look at Lyft. This is going to take a while, it looks like. I like Lyft. I would accumulate. Look, it's coming back that fast, man. Can't be bullshitting. So it's pretty impossible to try to day trade and work, like do a job or something. You really got to be in flow, or you'll never get good because you just it's very boring. Like you're just staring at a screen, and you know you'll hear people say they don't do that. Well, those people are usually not very good. Um, it's I like Lyft here. We've talked about Uber. I nibbled a little bit a while back. It's a stage one here. It's a stage one here. And yeah, I mean, it's a stage one here. But again, this is what I don't like. It's not extreme. I don't know. That keeps me out. Sorry, I got back in the. I'm back in, man. We're back in the trade. What's up? We're back in. Let's go. Get it up there. Um, yeah, I don't know. Ooh. I've had so many times to buy Uber cheaper. It gets harder to buy it the higher it goes. But if I didn't have any Uber, I like it here. I have a lot of Uber, so it's hard to get me to buy it here. There's someone. Oh, someone asked me about Amazon. Let's look at Amazon, man. Had a conversation with a kid today. I just posted a new podcast to, or no, I haven't uploaded it yet. Jeez, to the Science of Getting Rich, and talked with this kid, and he was telling me how it's people like me that make it housing unaffordable for people like him. I was like, "What are you talking about, dude?" And he's like, "Well, you know, buying up all the property and rent him." And I was like, "No, now Airbnb, I might go with you on that argument. There's a little bit of evidence, but that's just because technology's made it more efficient, so it made it more valuable. Sometimes technology makes things that weren't as valuable, like your car just sitting at the house and you need money. Well, all of a sudden you fucking put the Uber app on your phone and your car and your phone, and you guys go out and make some money. That technology now made your car and your phone more valuable. And that's what Airbnb did to things that were the houses were already there. We're already buying them, man. But anyway, I was like, no, bro, what are you talking about? Every house I ever bought was on the MLS. Like anybody could have bid on it. Like I just went, I put a bid in, and anyway, we had a long conversation about that, and and I was like, yeah, bro, some things are systematically fucked up. I mean, let's be real. If you were born black in 1900, it was harder. If you were born a woman in 1840, it was harder. Duh. That shit's true. And there's things today that are fucked up, man. There's also things like this, like Amazon. You just use your phone and click it and get in. And, and I was trying to explain that to him. And actually what I do helps because I buy really jacked up houses that, and I told him, I was like, dude, the houses I'm buying, you couldn't even get qualified to buy them. Like it's jacked up. Nobody's going to loan you $100,000 on a jacked up house if you've never fixed a house. And if you can, go buy them. They're on the MLS, man. Go buy them. Ain't nobody stopping you. Boom. Let's make some money. So if you're watching this, I'll take down half of my 1,000 shares somewhere right around in here. Just take a quick little pop. And that'll make the rest trade a little easier. See if that comes true. It might not. It might slam down. That's the reality of life, right? So on Amazon, sir, I don't know. We're playing the AMZU, so I do like Amazon. And I liked it over here. It's too far past a buy point for me, bro. Here's your buy point, and there's your breakout. And you could have added here. And I want people to see that. I get a lot of people who think one starts to go. If it comes back over here, it's like, are we selling it? No, we're not selling it. Fuck, we assume it's going up, not down. I always assume up, not down. So just because it pulls back a little bit, that was just giving me a chance to get in, man. I assume up, not down if I'm long, and opposite if I'm short. And the RSI never went extreme, so we're still playing this last anchor point. So I'm assuming it's going to go up. $18 will be my target on this. And look, the tide of fates turned fast. Boom, down it went. I like Amazon. I think you should have already been in it. I'm assuming you are. Let's see. Tesla. I like these new ones now, this TSLL. We've been in this. This thing is grinding slow. Rule of thumb, if price is anywhere near the original breakout day, you can just keep buying if you want. If you wanted. Let's say you missed the trade. You can get in right now. If this price, again, my rules, were higher, no way I'm touching that. An example, in here, day 1, 2, 3, 4, all 4 of these days are basically within the close of the breakout day. Anywhere in there you could have added. It opened higher, I wouldn't have added. Pull back on the close, I can add. Get it? Opened higher, don't add. Pulls back in, I can add. But the moment it broke out of that and is gone, as far as that is, it's just gone. And remember, we set a target, previous high, took some down, sold some on the RSI. Stage 3 came in, took some off, and then we held the rest to set up to do another run because I think ultimately it's going much higher. So we're kind of trading around the position in Tesla. You could take some down, take it, however you want to play it. You could have got it all out right there and then got back in here. But if you notice that, the only thing I didn't like, again, is it wasn't very, and they're not all going to do that. If you get a runaway, it might not pull all the way back. Well, we're hanging in there, huh? No, we're building a stage 1 here. So look, Remember, I said the reason I was getting back in is on the higher time frame. There's still room, man. If it wants to run, there's room. What else? We got anything good? Have to get on a 3 p.m. call. Scott, Scott, are you still doing phone sex, bro? Still running a phone sex thing? Let's see. LL. Let's see. Oh, lumber liquidators. I don't know, bro. It concerns me. This is sold off, and the market's been going up. Yep. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. And look, down we come. Not today. It's like you ran up to do the layup and that guy rejected you. Let's see. Drop, like, don't be greedy. Let's see. JP Morgan. Yeah, JP Morgan. All the banks are set up, man. We'll look at some banks real quick. Stage one for sure. Yeah, JP set up. Quality bank. You're probably not going to get it much lower. We had Wells Fargo, or excuse me, Wells Fargo. Same thing. I saw Chris's video. Was it yesterday? Are you listening, Chris? I normally don't watch other influencers' videos. And you didn't have a shirt on, sir, so I had to watch. And Chris was talking about filters, how he looks for stocks. I don't do filters. I know a lot of you guys do filters. I don't do filters. I just follow stocks. I mean, I don't need to run a filter to find stocks. I'm watching stocks every day. Bam! I mean, I'm watching stocks every day. You don't need a filter. I can find, I've got fucking 30 of them. I don't have the money to buy all the ones I'm watching. What do I need to look for? I mean, if you're following 50 or 100 stock, you don't need to run a filter. Like, you got some right there, man. They're going. Just follow a lot of stocks and you're good. Oh, look, we're still in business. We didn't get stopped out. All right. Things are going good. But you can do filters. I'm just picking on people, but I don't need to. Because I'm fucking smart and I watch stocks. Let's see. BTI, British Tobacco. Goldman Sachs came out today or the other day and said they like Philip Morris, and that put a big pop under the stock. And the money flow told you that first. We're in Philip Morris. I haven't bought it in a while because it hasn't been cheap in a while. The last time was over here, and I don't think I can't remember if I bought in October or not, man. Need to go back and check the list. It seems like I would have. That's a no-brainer. Dividend stock underneath the 200 goes stage one. I mean, these are you don't need a filter. You just look at the stocks you have. Like right here, you need a filter. You need to buy Philip Morris. And then it ran up and tagged the thing, man. That's how I do it, man. I don't do a lot of that. I'm just coming over here and I'm going like Dow 30, and I click all, and I just start going through them. Now I will get a little pushback on that. People will be like, "Well, I don't have time because of my job and blah blah blah." And it's like, all right, well then don't fucking learn and don't get good at it and don't be in tune with the market. There you go. Because my problem with filters, and this is for the money flow gang, if you rely on outsourcing all of this stuff because of look at that, we're making money. Remember my target 2688. Remember, if you do that, guys, you're never going to develop intuition. You're never going to develop a feel for the market. You're always going to be having outsourced it. You know, a lot of people like, oh, I wait, my realtor sends me deals. Man, I ain't waiting on no goddamn realtor to send me house deals when I want to buy a house. I'm going to go look for houses. You know, like be a little assertive. You can, if you learn the money flow, if you learn this, you can follow a lot of stuff fast and quick every day. It's easy, man. I do agree what he was saying though. Before he goes to bed, he looks at charts, and Chris does that too, I'm sure. Um, Sometimes you just got to make up shit to make a video about. Uh-oh, did we hit my target? Look at that, so close. Oh, so close, yet so far away. Those little two pennies. GP, have you ever tried streaming on Twitch? Yes, I have. Possible a way to tap into a new audience. It's a lot of 14-year-old kids who made fun of me. Possibly. I know you're only looking for people looking for you, but just a question. Nope, I have. It's a great place to get made fun of. TikTok too, man. If you really want to have a good time and have people make fun of you, TikTok is a great place. Facebook's another one. Let's see, NC, beautiful pattern. Let's see, NC. Yeah, if you ever need to be your ego check, go to TikTok. I did a video once, it went viral. Oh, bro. What the fuck is this? Oh, Norwegian. Hmm. How spotty that is. Oh, shit, I'm on a 1 minute. Sorry. That would explain it. I was like, wow, this pattern looks weird, bro. I was on a 1 minute. Sorry. Let's do it over here. Yep, beautiful pattern. You're right. When you show me that other, I'm like, this one's much prettier. It makes more sense on a daily. Um, yeah, one time I got this video on TikTok and it was an old footage that I did. It was an old footage. Like when I first, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna recycle some of my old footage and I'll upload it as like reels and shit on TikTok. And so I did it. Well, in the video, I'm saying the year in the video is 2019. So it's a couple years old. And in the video, I'm saying, hey, 8 years ago, I bought this house, and I'm saying some dates. And then, like in the comments, they're like, he's so stupid. He don't even know what day it is. And then I was mowing the yard because the house was empty. So I was mowing the yard. And no, no. I was mowing the yard. I forget why. Oh, I got a letter, I think, from the city, and my tenant's mower broke. And the guy that I normally couldn't get over there. So anyway, I went over and mowed it. And I was laughing because my tenant had a Mercedes, and I'm in this old truck, but I own the house. I just thought that was funny, and that's what I was talking about in the video. And then I was showing I own a house across the street, and all the comments were, look, the lawn boy thinks he owns the house. There we go. We're getting close. We're going to bang it. 2688. Man, that's it. And, these are the Dow stocks. So me, rather than run filters, I just start scanning through, man, looking at stocks. Because what that makes you do is see the patterns over and over. And when you see them, they'll jump off, and you're like, whoa, look at this stage one here. Caterpillar. And then you go look it up. You see what I'm... So for me, I'm usually looking for the technical pattern, usually first. Sometimes through my reading, I come across stocks, and then I'll start following the chart. Look at Disney. Disney's breaking out. Look yesterday. So there's your anchor point. There was your stage one. Look at this, man. What a nice chart. And I don't follow Disney. I mean, I have it on here because it's part of the Dow 30, but I don't trade Disney. Look at this. There's your stage one. There's your actual breakout. And if I'm swing trading it, my target's up in here, and I'm keeping an eye on the RSI. Pretty nice. Now, oh shit, look what just happened. Bam, somebody just rang the register, man. Now, according to Chris, if you do it at 3 a.m. with no shirt, you get better results. I don't know if that's true. Let's see. You might. I'm just playing Wealth Squad, bunch of snitches. Every time I say something, they run over and start talking. Did you hear? Did you see what he said? People will run and tell Ashton. Did you see what Gerald said? I've had some people I've kicked out of the Money Flow gang. I'll say something about them in Discord, by the way, which means there's people in Discord who take my comments and run and tell the person who was kicked out. I don't even know why you'd be in Discord if you're gonna do that, man. I mean, that's some teenage girl shit there. That's right, I called you a teenage girl. Feel free to contact me and correct me, but you won't. So, and you know who you are, and I know who you are. Let's see. That's just Discord drama. Every Discord has drama. Mine is people get mad or bump heads and then they leave. And then I say something and then the other people go and tell them. Look at Procter and Gamble. This was a nice setup. Let's see. I had one ex the other day saying that a lot of people had contacted them to tell them, what was it? God damn, I can't remember now. Let's see. I think we got a good flow going now. What an easy trade, huh? Procter and Gamble pulls back. Big stage one. Now it starts to run. Now, I didn't buy this. I own some. Wasn't that exciting to me. I don't really feel like the consumer staple stocks are on sale. Procter & Gamble, Campbell's, Kellogg's. I own a bunch of these, but I like to buy these when they fall underneath the 200. So you just stay patient in life, and eventually you're going to get your shot at these. I did add today to MFA, Mortgage REIT. Stage one or stage two breakout. That's it, man. That's all I got. Hey, you looking somewhere to trade? Get with me. We'd like to have you. I think you enjoy them. Most of the people I talk to do. Except the ones that don't like me, which is weird. I feel like I'm so likable. Let's see if I'm on the way out. Let's check and see where we're. Oh. An ugly spot, huh? It always amazes me when it bounces off the 200 on any time frame. I don't know how you use that. I just find it fascinating. And so we're getting this weird giant stage 3 here. See it? Look how wide it is. That gets tricky. So let's pretend this is a daily and you're getting this action here. Well, that's whipsaw. And that may go for a while and you'll, like over here, see it? The faster you can catch this, it might help you on. Usually when I start to see that, I take the trades if I'm trading. I just start making them smaller, kind of feel it out, make it go, add a little. And then if it did break this and head higher, then I would add more. That way I lose less, if I'm just a little tidbit there. Oh, tree. That was one of the ones. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Alex. That was one of the ones I was looking at. Yeah. Man, it's right on the edge of this box, huh? I added, though. No, the last time we were buying was over here, and we caught this big, nice run-up. And I wish I could tell you I sold out up there. I did not. This is a position trade for me. So I added some here and here. and I let it run, and it was pretty nice up here. Pull back, hey, I'm happy about this. I don't know that I buy today. I think I'd rather pay a little higher than it breaks this and I get a chance to buy it down here at 20. But I'm greedy. But I do think it's going up. But can't ignore how close it is to the anchor point right now. You could take a shot. Don't buy much, but definitely can nibble. Just sticks to ask an interesting question. Do you ever look for new strategies? No. Like for interesting indicators and try them. I don't want to say, well, when you say look, do I poke around? Do I read things? Do I buy books? Do I look at shit? Yes. Do I spend time trading them when mine works? No. Would I sit and fuck? Not in real money, not in real time. Like, you know. But I will tell you this: there are no magic indicators. There's no indicator that's going to tell you that price is fixing to break out of this box until price breaks out of the box. And then the indicator will signal and tell you. So all indicators, oscillators, and tools, all of these are built on price. And one of the things I do, if you have my course getting started with stock charts, the money flow way, is we have a whole where we get rid of all this shit because I don't need it. You don't need it to trade. I know where the 20-day is. I've looked at enough charts. I know I can tell you, you just show me a chart and I'm pretty within one or two candles are going to show you where the 20's crossing. There's this one day trader that I watch his stuff sometimes. I don't care to trade his strategy or anything. I just like watching him trade. And because he doesn't use any indicators. Where was I? And as he trades, I find it fascinating because he'll be buy, sell, buy, add to, take profits, buy, sell, out, buy, all day. It's crazy. And it's running in real time. And I'll watch these patterns, but he's trading on like a 20-second chart, man. And he's looking at patterns. So am I. Where did my chart go, man? There. I mean, you see the money flow, right? You can see support, right? You can see the boxes. See the previous highs. Downtrends. And I can tell when price stops. And if I get 4 candles, I bet if I put the 5-day on there, it's above it. And then here's previous high. So, you don't even need them, man. Once you learn price, and for a long time when I was, I'd been out, I hadn't day traded in a while. I used to do it a lot, man. And it's just so time consuming, guys. It's you can't do other shit and do it. Not the way I did it, where you're actually watching price. And for, I don't know, first month, maybe less, I would do 3 time frames. And then where's it at? So I would sit here and I'd watch this. Little tidbit for you if you ever use stock charts. If you play with your screen here, if you change it over here, it'll stay this screen. If you change it up here, it'll go back to your default settings. Right? And so I would watch this, and I would just watch it on a giant screen TV. I would project it to my TV in the living room, and I'd just watch it, man. I'm just watching the flow, So then when you add your indicators, it's fucking around. When you add them, they become they're just helping you. There's no magic ones. Yep. Thank you, Major Mills. But yeah, I think studying, you know, price action is more important, and really your time frame. Most people, if you're working a job, you're going to be down to the daily. Maybe you take it down to a 1 hour chart. That gives you time to kind of pinpoint an entry. You could do that, but daily's fine. End of day, you could trade end of day, and then just start watching different sectors, watching a handful of stocks. So I put almost no effort into looking for stocks. I'm not looking for a hot stock. I'm not like, what's a good dividend stock right now? I don't do that. I follow a lot of stocks, and I'm looking for setup. And then I read. So I'm reading Barron's every day. I'm following the market sentiment. I'm seeing what's going on in oil. And through that natural process of following the markets, listening to sentiment, CNBC, catching a show here and there, listening to Barron, some podcasts, things come your way. And you're like, oh, plug. Yeah, that's in that EV shit, huh? And then now I'm looking at plug, and it's like, okay, cool. So we start tracking it. And, I'm looking for what? I'm looking for a move. Like there's a breakout. It ran up. Look where it stopped. Previous high. My God. This has been a great trading stock, by the way. Not every time, but we've had some good runs in this. Yeah, this is a good trade setup here. There's your anchor point. So if I am trading it, I would have a stop somewhere in here on at least half the position. You got a target up in here. Like that plug setup. And remember, you can't add to everything. So every week you see the way I do it. If you go, you'll see my board. I've recently started putting it in here. I used to just write it on a piece of paper, but you'll see my board here, man. And on this board is like my notes. I used to do them Sunday night. This week for dividends, lifts back on the buy list, add Tesla, Amazon, stage 1 weakness, possible bank plays, KRE, Schwab, Key, JPI, possible bank crisis recovery plays. So yeah, during the weekend I was doing some reading. I'm trying to figure out what's the easiest way to play this banking shit. Now, if you go over to, watch this. Where's it at? Let me see some of the. Where is this? Oh, it's kind of changed. Earlier when I was doing the banking, let's see if we can pull this up. It's so terrible. You're like doing research. Like here, banking crisis just got worse. Graham Stephan pees himself on live. Let's see. How to protect your money. Let's see. Those aren't the good ones. Look at this. God, I hate this guy. The banking crisis manipulation. Trump lashes out. I don't know how you guys watch these guys. I know a lot of you do. Some of you don't, but like this guy here, Meet Kevin. I used to kind of like him originally. God, it's horrific, man. You got the fire burning in the background. There was another guy I was going to show you guys. It's just video after video of like sell all your stocks now. Markets crashing. My last interview. You'd be better off looking at charts than looking at anything most of these dudes have. Chris Johnson talked about AAP today. What's your opinion? Mm. Did Chris have his shirt on or off? I need context, Alex. Yep. Let's see. Powerball winner Edwin Castro. He won $25 million, and 4 days later buys a $4 million house. Luckiest guy around again, buying up property with a record-setting $2 billion Powerball jackpot he won in November. After his claim, Edwin. Oh no, this is a different one. Edwin bought a $25 million house in Hollywood Hills. He just bought another home for $4 million in that. So it won't be long, and this dipshit here will be completely broke. So he wins this, falls into money, goes out and buys a 4,300 square foot home. You just can't fix stupid, man. Wow. I saw that headline, thought it was funny. Powerball winner Edwin Castro buys second home for $4 million days after a $25 million house. He can't spend it fast enough, man. Uh-oh, we're making money, man. What was my target? Shit. Talking to you guys, I missed my target. It's all right. You made me some money, man. Thanks. Yeah, we'll let that run then. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, Meet Kevin's an entertainer. I just dislike him. Alex, you never told me if he had a shirt on or off. Let's see. Um, yeah, I like AARP. It's one of the ones that I follow. If you come over here and you look at where's it at? Cash count, trade one, click view all. You got Airbnb breaking out, AEP. These are all my A's. AGQ, AI. We got Alt. I thought I must be in the other one. Yeah, it's one. I follow like 200 of those growth stocks like that. But yeah, I like ARP or AAP. Absolutely. Good stock. Um, but I do feel if a guy recommends a stock with his shirt off, you got to double down on that stock, man. You do. I mean, that's it. You're so damn excited about it. You didn't even put a shirt on. Get what I'm saying? That's when you're fired up about a stock. You're like, fuck it, I gotta go live. I don't even I can't even get a shirt on. I'm so excited. Like I gotta go now. So that I would get on that. Um, yeah, Tim, I'm telling you, man. You get so damn excited about trading, you forget to put clothes on. That's when you're making money. Let's see. That's why the professor. You ever hear him saying that? He's always trading naked or some shit. He says that's because he's so into it, man. He can't even. Let's pull it back. He forgets to put his clothes on, man. Right. So we hit the target. That's it. I thought we covered some things, man. Market looks good. Stay the course. I'm pretty much all in right now. And up a couple $100 day trading today. That feels good. Um, Markets look good. Hopefully we open in the red tomorrow so we can play, do some real playing and not this oh shit. Look. See the problem we got though going into the close. I don't know if we could get up here, but it could happen. I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt and wait and see. Oh wait, that was the 2 minute. I'm sorry. Hold on. Still the same. Hey D, you want to dye our hair the same? Yeah. A couple just walked by and they both had dyed red hair. That's the ultimate his and her. Like I'm with her. Yeah, that's like I'm with her. She's with me. Me and my wife always make fun of this real estate team. They're called the story team, and they wear the same clothes. And if we come out and both of us are wearing the same color shirt, one of us has to change. Naked shorts have a whole new meaning. Yes, sir. Hey, Tim, appreciate you being in the Discord. I sent you a message earlier. If I could, I try not to use anybody's things without asking them. Yeah, I like AARP. And I was just joking about Chris with his shirt off, man. I like when he has his shirt off. He needs to make a video, man. Be on the rent the yacht, have all the hang-arounds, no shirt on, just dancing, diamonds. I love it, man. Need to do that. Need to go into rapping, bro. Be like Bam Morrison. What's that dude? Not Bam Morrison. What's the dude? He's always teaching money and he raps. He's got the OnlyFans following. That guy's got it going on, man. Appreciate you guys. And like I said,